Wonder how you don't get burnt out of this game. Playing alts has been really, really fun for me. I mix it up, man. Sometimes I focus on TPC, sometimes I focus on retail. I've been playing lots of different classes. I just give myself like little projects in the game. Yeah, I mean, alts are what keep the game fresh, 100%. Here's another thing that's really, really important. I wish the developers understood this. Well, maybe they do understand it. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I don't know who needs to hear it, but it's not just an alt problem. Like, you have people that want to return to the game and try the expansion, and they can't. Because it's totally unrealistic, the stuff they need to do to be able to play the game. You know what I mean? If someone's a WoW player and they want to like try out Mythic Plus and try out raiding and try out PvP, the amount of shit they have to do to get to that point is actually dumb. Like, I apologize, but it's stupid. Even if they keep adding alt catch-up, there needs to just be catch-up, because some people don't have alts. Some people, it's just their main character, and if it's just your main character, you're totally screwed. So that's my 2 cents. I had an experience. Here's an experience that I had. This alone should be a video. Like, I should just make a video and send this to the developers. Okay, here we go. You ready? This is what happened. Let me tell you guys a little story. All right, we might actually turn this into a YouTube video or something like that, okay? Here's a little story for you guys, okay? And this is a situation I feel like the developers should be made aware of, because people want to play the game, but they can't, okay? And obviously saying that they can't is hyperbole, but you have to understand, it's like, this is the analogy I like to use. The analogy I like to use is, it's like someone says, oh man, I want to go for a hike. You know what I mean? It's like their first hike they've ever done in their whole life, and you drop them off at the base of Mount Everest, okay? You drop them off at the base of Mount Everest. It's just, they're gonna give up before they even try. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it is in WoW right now. And I know that they added a lot of catch-up stuff for alts, but it's not just alts you have to be concerned with. I think you should be even more concerned with getting new players into the game, or people that haven't tried Shadowlands that want to play Shadowlands. Okay, so this is a real story. I shit you not. Okay, I was doing LFG, and I saw a Ret Paladin that was like 1200, and I was like, I'm gonna help this guy get his 1400 so he can upgrade his gear. So I joined his group. We play a bunch of games. He goes up some rating. He gets to like 1500 or something like that. And then I noticed he doesn't have a legendary. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! You don't have a legendary? That's crazy. And then I realized he didn't have a covenant. Okay, so he had no legendary, no covenant, and then he started linking me his conduits, okay? He started linking me his conduits and asked how he could put them in his gear. So he's trying to socket his conduits into his gear because he didn't understand how any of it worked. Now this guy, I assume, bought a level 60 boost, okay? This guy bought a level 60 boost, and what he did was just play BGs. So he just played a bunch of BGs. I actually have his armory right here. His name is Holy Dickens, okay? So you guys can look at his gear, okay? He grinded all of his honor gear. This is what he did. He grinded all of his honor gear, okay? He's right here. And then after he got full honor gear, he started queuing rated arena. And obviously, he's got no legendary, he's got no covenant, he's got no conduits, he's got no chance. So he's hard stuck 1200, grinding out the conquest wins. He has like 300 games played. And then I join his group. This is the true story. I join his group, we play, we get 1500. And I tell him, I'm like, bro, you don't have your legendary, you don't have your conduits, you don't have your covenant. Like, you need to get those. I literally get in Discord with him. Okay, I get in Discord with him and I link him a guide. All right, I link him a guide on how to get all of these things unlocked, and I tell him exactly what he needs to do to level them up. And he says okay, reluctantly. And then he literally quits. Instead of doing all of those things, he literally just stops playing the game. He literally quit that day. I'm not joking. Like, this is a true story. This is someone who wanted to PvP. This is someone who wanted to play. He grinded all of his honor gear. He grinded a bunch of his conquest gear. And then when I told him all the other stuff he needed to do, I was like, oh yeah, you got to do your Torghast to get your legendary. You got to do the world bosses. Here's your guide. Get your renown up. Grind your conduits. He's fuck that. And he quit. So this is a true story of a real player. And I'm sure he's not the first person, okay? So I'm just putting that out there. People want to play the game, but it's way too jarring, okay? So I don't know what needs to happen, but there's a problem. There's a clear problem, and it definitely needs to be fixed because WoW is not accessible right now to someone returning to the game, period.